chapter 16, verse 5 today. We have been discussing angels and demons. Remember, the chapter itself is about angels and demons. In the last 4 verses, we were sort of given a list of characteristics that define an angel and a shorter list of characteristics that define a demon. We were all born as angels is another thing that was told to us. And the demon characteristics are actually acquired. Where do we acquire those from? And I try to make a distinction that calling somebody misbehaving as an animal is not fair to an animal, because animals are also born as angels and they may exhibit some of the characteristics of a demon that are listed, but they exhibit many more of the angel characteristics than perhaps many of the humans. A hyena cannot be generous because its instinct tells it that you've got to scavenge, and when you find food, just take what you can. Do not give anything to others. But then the crow will always share. So each has its own instinct and they follow that. And that is part of the brain that we also have. A neuroscientist might tell us that our brain has 3 layers. Reptilian brain, which deals with this primal behavior and instincts and things like that, which is very similar to many of the animals. And then the limbic layer, which is basically is the one that gives us the emotions, memory, social bonding. Many animals have that as well. There are lots of social, even ants are social. And then comes another layer, which is the neocortex, which gives us thought, conscience, and things like that. And that is where we develop this characteristics of a demon as listed in verse 4. Since we are born as angels, we do not have to do anything to become angels. What we have to do, therefore, is remove some of the acquired characteristics that make us demons and suppress the angel in us. How do we do that? That is where most of us need this concept, the construct or conjecture of a God. There has to be some way in which we suppress the demon, or the characteristics that define somebody as a demon. Each one can find their own way. But what has been found to work, in my opinion, is the faith in God, the spiritual element that only humans can develop. The verse 5 says, If you do that, that enlightenment will make you an angel. That's my opinion.